let's spend some quality time with one of the film industry's most endearing young stars. Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Tom Holland moments. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at some of our favourite Tom Holland moments from interviews, the red carpet, social media, and beyond. Please note we won't be including moments from his films. Number 10, Tom Holland, WatchMojo Superfan. Hey, we had to go there.
I love WatchMojo.
So here's the thing, press junkets are pretty monotonous for actors. They're just sitting there seeing one journalist after another, and they all ask the same questions. That's part of why this wholesome exchange between Tom Holland, Jacob Batalon, Zendaya, and our Rebecca is so adorable and unexpected.
No.
I'm always watching the top 10 things. Always.
Welcome to WatchMojo.
Yeah.
That's me.
Tom lights up as soon as he hears the name WatchMojo, and it just gets better from there. He actually does the WatchMojo intro line and then asks Rebecca to do it for him as well. And the result sends both him and Jacob into full fanboy mode.
God!
Can you do the intro for us?
Right now.
Oh, really?
Please?
Hey, who knows? Maybe he watches WatchMojo UK videos. He might be watching this one right now.
Welcome to WatchMojo.
No way! Oh, shit! Oh my God!
This is so ridiculous.
Number 9, interview pranks with Josh Peters featuring Connor Maynard and Casper Lee. The fake/intentionally bad interview isn't exactly a new concept, having been perfected by the boys of Smosh over the years.
I do an American accent when I play SpiderMan.
How is that possible?
When given the opportunity to interview Tom Holland in the lead up to Avengers Infinity War, however, YouTuber Josh Peters did an admirable job executing it. With Connor Maynard and Casper Lee in his ear directing him, Peters engages Tom in what must have been the oddest interview of Holland's career to that point.
Could I have a feel of your bicep?
Took a turn just then. I'm gonna have a sip of water and calm down a little bit.
What's really impressive is that Tom manages to take it all in stride, remaining lighthearted and good-natured, even as Peters pushes into extremely bizarre territory. It was all in good fun, and everyone had a laugh, including nearly 3 million viewers. Number 8, MTV SpiderMan audition tape. Audition tapes are a fascinating look into the filmmaking process.
Do I need to do that? I know we're on different teams. I just don't want to be disrespectful to you.
Surrender.
Wait! Whoa, that thing does not obey the laws of physics.
A sample of Tom Holland's real Spider-Man audition is available online, and it's a pleasure to watch. But perhaps even better is the so-called Secret Spider-Man Homecoming audition tape that Holland filmed with MTV after he'd already gotten the part.
Peter, are you hiding something?
Me? Please!
In this hilarious segment from MTV After Hours, host Josh Horowitz asks Holland about the casting process, and Tom responds by giving us this ridiculous, exclusive footage. It takes a truly great actor to be able to pretend to act this badly. We never get tired of seeing him dance though.
Peter, are you hiding something? No. The musical closed a couple years ago.
Number 7, Quacks In and the Fallout. Oh, Tom. We get that this French pastry is tough to pronounce, but of all the passable ways to say it, Quacks In is not one of them.
But I was so fed up one day, and I went to the crew catering and stole a croissant, and I ate the croissant.
Poor Tom Holland made the mistake of trying to talk about these flaky bundles of joy during an interview while promoting In the Heart of the Sea. Soon enough, the clip had gone viral, and in no time, Tom found himself transformed into a walking, talking meme.
I love a good Quacks In.
Hey, being a celebrity isn't always easy, but both in the original interview and whenever he's been asked about it since, he's just so genuine and good-natured that we can't help but love him all the more for it.
I don't know how would you say a croissant?
I would say croissant.
How would you say croissant? Croissant. A croissant, right?
Number 6, eating snacks with Lad Bible. Tom Holland is just so darn likeable. We'll gladly just watch him do everyday stuff, like eating.
What is root beer?
Thanks to Lad Bible, we can do just that, in this fun little video in which Tom Holland tries various snack foods from both America and his native Britain in a segment called Snack Wars. His mission? To decide which country has better snacks by sampling various treats.
Oh, I used to love toxic waste. Do you ever have so many toxic waste that you can't eat anything for about 3 days afterwards? You've burnt your mouth off.
For Brits, it's no surprise that he was unfamiliar with root beer, but we love that he's so into toxic waste candies that he has to take them with him. Of course, interspersed among all this snacking are some fun personal questions. Altogether, it's just a lovely 4 minutes of quality with our favourite webhead.
I always wonder, who was the first person that went, yeah, I'll just try that bit of mouldy cheese? Who was the first person that thought that was all right?
Number 5, literally any time, he almost reveals spoilers. Tom Holland is an incredible actor. He's an exceedingly talented dancer. And from his performance in interviews, it's clear that he's got a knack for public speaking.
Who among you is least trustworthy when it comes to the secrets?
Oh my God! Even the audience,
Even they know.
I heard that rumor too.
Every superhero actor has their kryptonite, however, and Tom's weakness appears to be keeping secrets. If the internet is to be believed, he's absolutely rubbish with sensitive information.
And it was whenever Chris Pratt and Dave Bautista...
The notorious spoiler machine has nearly given away countless plot points. In some cases, he straight spilled the beans, like when he told Jimmy Kimmel about SpiderMan going to space.
And I was reading what I thought was a fake script because it was like Spider-Man's in space. So I didn't finish it, but I found out it was real.
Okay.
In fact, during the press tour for Avengers Infinity War, Benedict Cumberbatch seemingly had to become his de facto handler, helping Tom not spoil things. All in all, this weakness of his has made for some memorable moments.
In Infinity War, are you a freelancer? I mean, do you go back to the Avengers? What do you do?
That's a good question. Again,
I'll answer it. He is really, really, really fun to work with.
Number 4, his relationship with his dog. Tom Holland doesn't need a dog to be one of the most charming young stars in Hollywood, but it sure doesn't hurt. His dynamic with his beautiful Staffordshire Bull Terrier, Tessa, is almost too much to handle. He's got a habit of bringing this adorable pooch along with him to press events and interviews.
Come here. Oh. There we go.
Now you're okay.
There you go.
She's like,
nope. She doesn't want to stay.
When she joined him for press photos during his promotion of Spider-Man Homecoming, the internet understandably lost it.
She is the sweetest, most angelic thing you'll ever meet.
Pretty much any Tom and Tessa moment is a great one. Oh, and don't even get us started on the time he found a stray dog and brought it to the vet. Oh, when he plays with puppies. What has the world done to deserve this gem of a human? Number 3, his first American talk show interview with Ellen. Part of what makes Tom Holland so likable is his humility and down-to-earth attitude. 2017 marked his first appearance on a major US talk show, and he couldn't have had better company for the moment than the legendary Ellen DeGeneres.
And I was kind of planning to move out here to LA, but now I'm only just moving 5 minutes away from my mum.
Right away, his politeness and sincerity shine through. He seems genuinely excited and maybe even a little nervous to be there. He talks about his mum finding him his first apartment, which just so happens to be down the street from her. It's a reminder that he's still young and that plenty of other first experiences await him. Just look how happy he is flopping onto that bed Ellen bought him. Number 2, when he visited the Children's Hospital. Superheroes might be fictional characters, but children around the world look up to these figures and take inspiration from them. As Spider-Man, Tom has become an instantly recognizable face to many, and with that great power comes great responsibility.
And then I click this button, and the web flies out of here.
Rising to the occasion, he's chosen to make a difference in the real world by brightening the lives of children.
What's up? How you doing? I'm Spider-Man. Nice to meet you.
In 2017, Tom visited the Los Angeles Children's Hospital to stop in and spend some quality time with some of the young patients. In his Spidey costume, no less. This wasn't an isolated incident either. He seems to have made a bit of a habit of visiting children's hospitals whenever he gets the chance. Now that is a real hero. Before we unveil our top pick, here's some honorable mentions.
I honestly felt like Tobey Maguire in the first movie, designing my suit.
Okay.
Whoa! Don't be a hero. hero?
Superhero.
What? What was that?
What did you say? Spider-Man suit is so unbelievably uncomfortable. The longest I ever spent in the suit was, I think, 11 hours, and it was like soul-crushing. You can't see anything, you can't feel anything.
Is it really tight?
It's so hot and sweaty. I'm just sort of doing a little two-step to try and like warm myself up. And she's so unimpressed. She's so unimpressed that I just bailed and left. I just can't do this. But I want to thank 2 acting coaches, because I think that this is a profession that is not praised enough, because we actors don't like to admit that we need help sometimes.
Number 1. Lip Sync Battle with Zendaya. Since premiering in 2015, Lip Sync Battle has featured some truly epic matchups, but Tom and Zendaya's is among the greatest to date. Zendaya's performance of 24K Magic by Bruno Mars would have won on any other night, but when Tom switched gears from Singing in the Rain, like Gene Kelly, to his Good Girl Gone Bad performance of Umbrella, he scored an undeniable win. This performance has everything: attitude, fishnets, sexy-ass dance moves, actual rain. This performance goes way beyond parody, it's genuinely fierce, and we totally love him for it. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo UK and subscribe for more great content.